Welcome to Go and Glow, an inspiring show for the beautiful and brave with Natasha Cole.
Hi guys, welcome to Go and Glow. I'm your host, Natasha Cole. Thank you so much for downloading and listening to this podcast and especially this episode. And as you know, the entire Go and Glow project is an epicenter for inspiration and a resource to discover our passions and our purpose and to live out loud and shine our lights and just do amazing things and have amazing experiences. And we especially love highlighting people and female entrepreneurs who are shining their lights and, just building communities and doing awesome stuff and traveling and starting companies. But today, and I know that I always say that today is a special episode and we have a special guest, but today is I am so excited about this episode because this is my youngest guest on the show, my youngest entrepreneur, and her name is Madison Sampson, and she is an up-and-coming author, and she has written a book. And I wanted to get her on the show because pretty soon I'll be launching Go and Glow Kids. And, I just want to highlight all of the amazing kids in the world who are doing cool things. And so Madi is going to be my very first guest. And so, but I wanted my adult listeners to hear this. And also maybe you can share this with your younger children. So I'd like to welcome to the show Madison Sampson and her mom, Kai. Hi, girls. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Hi. Hi, Madi. I'm so excited to have both of you on the show. And I know it's almost bedtime for you.
Excited too.
Oh, that's so sweet. I know it's almost bedtime for you. So thank you so much for staying up and for allowing me to interview you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so Kai, could you tell us a little bit about who Madi is and, where she gets her entrepreneurial spirit from and, all these great ideas that you guys have coming up? Can you tell us a little bit about who your daughter is and what makes her so special?
Oh, sure. And first, Natasha, thanks for having us. We really appreciate the opportunity. And Madison, or Madi as you call her, she is, she's just your rambunctious, typical 4-year-old, almost 5, and truly special. And I think every parent believes and knows that their children are special, but I think as parents, it's up to us to help them tap into those special skills. And that's just something that we did with Madison. I think that ideas and visions are always out there, and it's just up to us to grab them. And we're blessed enough to realize that and help her do it. So, but her in a nutshell, she is 0 to 100 every day, all day. She does not stop moving, and this is our first child, and she's just busy. She's a lover of life. Once you get to meet her, we'll be in Atlanta again so you can see her. Once you get to meet her, she just loves everyone, loves life, loves everything, whether it's music, art, reading, television. She's just, she had a struggle getting here, but now that she's here, I think she loves being here. So,
and I'm not sure if I mentioned to the guest that she is 4 years old. So I know I did say she was my youngest guest, but I don't think I had an opportunity to say how old she is. So she's 4 years old. And you just said she had a little bit of a struggle getting here. So tell us a little bit about that and just the fortitude and the tenacity that she had to survive and to now go on to do great things with her life.
Yeah, for sure. She's 4. She's about to be 5. Madison, can you tell them when your birthday is?
March 19th.
Yeah, that's right. March 19th. Sorry, she has a mouthful of pizza. We're multitasking tonight. But, yeah, she'll be 5 on March 19th. that day is really big for us. It's always huge because, like I said, she had a struggle getting here. Madison was premature. It took my husband and I about 4 years to get pregnant. Once I did get pregnant, blood pressure and everything kind of went out of control. And one day I was reading a baby book about being pregnant, and then the other moment before I knew it, I was having to give birth with an emergency C-section. At 27 weeks, she was 1 pound, 4 ounces, the smallest actually in the ICU, in the NICU. And I ended up having her at a hospital I wasn't even supposed to be at. So all of it was just a very stressful time. And I remember the doctors giving us a list of all the things that would be wrong with her. One starting with before she came, they said she'd have equal bowel syndrome, and do we want to terminate? We're like, no, we're going to keep her. And then once they did get ready to deliver her, they're like, we don't know everything that's wrong with her. She could be blind. She's not going to be able to breathe on her own. And they literally gave me a steroid shot for her lungs the day before they took her. And when I tell you, God put his hands on this child because she was 1 pound and never needed to be incubated, never needed oxygen. They did put her on some breathing tubes, and we're going to post some of those pictures on the blog coming up soon as the time gets closer for her book release. But they did give her some breathing tubes in case she stopped breathing, but she always breathed on her own. But I will say everything that they told me in the beginning, the specialist that would happen to her in that NICU did, from blood transfusions to multiple infections, everything except for surgeries. And so it was a challenge. It was the longest 93 days of our life, but she was strong. I mean, she was a fighter, and God saved her. And at that time, I don't know anybody, I still don't know anybody who has a 1 pound baby, and we didn't have anybody to kind of relate to, and I didn't understand it. Now that she's about to be 5, we understand that was her assignment. And long story short, the book came about because some of her struggles now that she's out of the NICU, Madison, be quiet, baby. She suffers from what the neurologists have diagnosed her with as benign paroxymal vertigo of a child. Basically, that's some type of migraine, vertigo. They really don't know what it is because 2 years ago, they told me she had seizures. And I was fighting Children's Hospital against it because I didn't believe it was seizures. And once she turned 4, she was more vocal, and she says, no, I'm dizzy. The room is spinning. And that's when we learned, okay, she's not having seizures because this has been about 2 years now. It's something else. So after a series of tests, neurologist said, hey, this is some type of vertigo. We don't know what's causing it, but she gets completely immobile. She could be running and playing, and out of the blue, she gets these spells where I'm assuming, because I can't see it, but from what she described, everything is moving. She vomits if I don't lay her down. We could be in the grocery store. She could be at school. And so it seems simple, but it gets frustrating because you have a child where they can't give her medicine for it because she's too little. And it does restrict some activity sometimes. So one day we're in the neurologist's office, and he says, I said, what is the long-term effect of this? And he says, oh, it's okay. She'll grow out of this. She'll grow out of it. She was preemie. She'll grow out of it. Worst case scenario, she'll never be a ballerina. And that day, me and my husband said, oh, okay, great. And later when we got home, Madison says to me, so, Mommy, I can't be a ballerina? And I'm like, no, yeah, you can. Why do you say that? And she said, well, the doctor said I can't be a ballerina. And from that day, I taught her, no, you can be anything you want to be. So this past July, she had her first ballet recital, and her recital photo is the photo we put on the back of her book. And one day we were sitting here, and I was telling her, hey, you can be anything you want to be, right? And she said, yeah. And I said, what do you want to be? And we just started writing. And it was about a month process. It wasn't easy because you're trying to take 4-year-old ideas and turn it into something that makes sense. But we do a lot of arts and crafts together. We spend so much time together because my baby almost wasn't here. So I try to pour into her a lot. And it started from a big construction paper book bound together with some string that we had, and it went from there to a smaller book that we sketched, and with me filming shows and doing other things, I just meet a lot of people, and I ran across a publisher, and I told him about her book, and he said he thinks we should get it published. And so it was important for us not to put Madison on the cover because it's not about her. The book is called My Mirror and Me. I Can Be Anything I Want to Be. And I taught her to look in the mirror. What do you see when you look in the mirror? What do you want to be? And yeah, there are restrictions that some handicapped children have, some special needs children have, but that doesn't change your mindset. Strive to be anything you want to be. I know Olympic runners that are paraplegic. So that's where the book came about, and that's where her little entrepreneur spirit came, I guess, and she's so proud of the book. But most importantly, we want to teach other children, no matter what people say, no matter what other limitations people put on you, believe in yourself, have that self-confidence, that empowerment, and you can do anything you want to be. And the best part about this, Natasha, is Madison believes that. I didn't realize, I'm learning. This is my first time being a mom. I didn't realize whatever I say, she actually believes me. She'll go to school and she says, oh, my mommy says, and she believes me. So as parents, to be able to teach our children, positive things and have them carry that forth is a big deal to me. And then as far as me being an entrepreneur and successful, I'm a luxury realtor, but I'm actually an entrepreneur. I own my own business. I own my own property management company. I own my own interior decor. There is no way that I could possibly be successful and not pass that on to my child. That's just like me going outside with my hair done, outfit done, and my baby's hair not combed. That just doesn't work. So that's where the book came about. Madison is super excited. She actually has her first booking with the preschool of four-year-olds on the day of her birthday to read her book. She knows the book backwards and forwards. We're working on the second book to come out in December of this year. And so just one more thing I want to get across. The main thing is the mirror. That's the character. We don't want to put Madison on the front cover of a book. A magazine, cool, yeah, but we want to help somebody out there, even that may be struggling with the same diagnosis, or even older children with self-esteem issues. We want to be able to uplift somebody, and that's her assignment, and we realize that now.
That is so awesome. So the book is called My Mirror and Me. And where can people, tell us the launch date, and where can people actually purchase the book?
Yeah, actually the book is called My Mirror and Me, I Can Be Anything I Want to Be. It's one of a 4-book series. The next book is My Mirror and Me, The Champ Inside of Me. It will be on Amazon as of 3/21/2015, 3 days after her birthday, because she'll be having a book signing here in Texas. But yeah, it'll be available on Amazon, ebook, Kindle, and at Brilliant Sky Toys and Bookstore. We're working on Kroger, HEB, if the Lord says the same, Ellen, and a few other local talk shows. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll put that out in the universe, because I think that this is, a really great message, and I'm just really impressed with her and with you as a mother. I just think that that's fantastic to, like you say, you can't be as successful as you are and not pass that on to her. Tell us a little bit about what you're working on.
Right now, my full-time job is taking care of Madison, but other than that, like I said, I'm a luxury realtor here in Houston. I do own my own property management company. I do have an interior decor company that we work on. I am filming a show by the name of Houston Divas, and it's a show about female entrepreneurs here in Houston. We just finished shooting the pilot and getting ready to launch that show here in the spring. And other than that, being a wife, cooking dinner and trying to clean up when I can.
Yeah.
But, leverage is key. Leverage is key. I do get some help around here occasionally, but other than that, my first priority is definitely my household. So.
Awesome. And then where does Madi see this project in 5 years and then in 10 years?
Wow, Madi, where do you see your book in 10 years? Where would you like your book to be in 10 years?
At the park.
At the park?
On TV.
On TV?
Mm-hmm.
And
On TV at the park.
on TV at the park, exactly. Tons of bookstores. Tons of bookstores. We like to be a bestseller. It's a brand. We like to see the mirror itself as a character. You never know. Maybe even a TV show from it. Whatever happens, we're willing to go the long haul to make it happen.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's dreaming big. We can turn that into a cartoon show. We could do so much with that. So I'll definitely be...
She also has a coloring book that is the same as the book as well. So that'll be fun for little kids to do and color and, just a fun way to empower them and making it fun.
Absolutely. Okay, well, before we go, I was wondering if she would like to read anything from the book.
Can you tell Miss Natasha what's the name of your book?
I can be anything I want to be.
That's right. And what do you want to teach other little boys and girls about your book?
They can be anything they want to be.
Okay. Do you want to read a portion of your book? Okay.
Yeah.
Should we start with the first page or should we start with any page?
We can start with her favorite page, whatever she wants to read, just a little bit.
We're going to start with page 4. I'll start and I'll let Madison chime in. Madison, ready? Tomorrow when you look in your mirror, imagine who you want to be. Maybe a...
That who saves the night.
Maybe a princess who saves the galaxy. Good job, baby. Or a knight who rides through the village on a shiny horse. Maybe a doctor who cares for ponies and unicorns, of course. And then on this page, today I am...
a ballerina.
That's right. Today I am a ballerina. And when we turn the page, today I am...
a dancer.
A dancer? And what is this person?
A dancer.
Okay, good job, Maddie. Okay, today I am a what?
A doctor.
A doctor. Good job. Let's read one more page for Miss Natasha, okay? And today I can be what?
A spaceship.
A spaceship? That doesn't say spaceship. What does that say?
A rocket ship. An astronaut.
That's right, an astronaut. And lastly, at bedtime, before you're off to sleep, remember what?
You can look in your mirror and you can be anything you want to be.
Okay, good job.
That was fantastic. I appreciate you girls for taking time out of your busy night, and especially on a weeknight and a school night, and being able to come on the show. And I'm very excited to meet Madison in person. I can't wait till she comes to Atlanta so I can have some coffee with her and just talk about my future. Maybe she can help me.
Yeah, she would like that.
Okay, awesome. And then give us the website and if she has any social media handles. I know you guys are on Facebook as well. So give us your website and your social media handle and maybe an email if someone wants to book you for their show or for an interview.
Great, yeah. The website is www.mymirrorandme.org. Again, that's www.mymirrorandme.org. Bookings can be emailed to Madi, MADI.mymirrorandme@gmail.com. Again, that's Madi.mymirrorandme@gmail.com. Facebook fan page is www.facebook.com/mymirrorandme. So everything we try to keep with the My Mirror and Me name. We will have a nonprofit rolling out soon called the My Mirror and Me Project, and that will be workshops and seminars and just fun activities and mentorships for smaller children.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. And hopefully the children who listen to this podcast episode and the adults will feel empowered by such a young a young, beautiful spirit who has persevered and, just really fought to be here and to make her life meaningful while she's here. So thank you so much for sharing her gift with the world as a mom. Yeah, I think that's really awesome of you to do that. And we will be on the lookout for all the big things that Miss Madison has going on and coming up in her life.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And to all my listeners, make sure you check out my blog at goandglowproject.com. We're also on Facebook at facebook.com/goandglowproject. And, we've got Go and Glow TV on YouTube. So that's youtube.com/goandglowproject. Also, I have a marketing, branding, and implementation course that has launched, and you can find that on my website. You can go to goandglowproject.com/academy. Check that out, and I will talk to you soon. Until the next episode, go and glow.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.